Well, it's about 6:45, almost 7 o'clock. I got a little late start. I brought the truck back and I'm going to hook it up to the trailer and back it up to the thing. And if it's okay, I'm going to set it. If not, I may have to dig some more on the front tire. I'm thinking my slope that I got down going into the trench might cause the back wheel to be raised up because the front tire will still be on higher ground. But anyway, I'll see when I back it up. And like I said, the sun already is up. It's up pretty high. It's going behind a cloud here pretty soon. And then that's my view down the road to the bottom pasture, and across the road to the neighbor's bean field, and way across to the other neighbors way over there past those line of trees that's in the bottom on the edge of the bean field. Then it goes uphill to my other neighbor way over there. Anyway, that's the view from up here. I thought about it long when I first bought this property before, and this branch here, that was full of trees. That branch here was full of trees, but that was the only way up. And what they did was they would drive up the branch, the stream. They would drive up the stream, and that was no good for me. So I had the trees moved. I don't know where I put them. I can't remember what happened to all the trees. There might have been a gap. Yeah, there might have been a gap. But anyway, either way, there's still some trees that had to be moved. And then I had a track hoe come and take the trees out and then raise this road up, and had a ditch on each side. And that's where it's at right now. But my problem is I got erosion on both sides of the thing, because the water still wants to come down from up there. Still wants to come down, and now it's eroding, especially on the other side where the gate swings to. This side here is pretty much stable. That's the path they follow too, for the cattle. Anyway, that's another problem to fix later. Anyway, that's the sun's going up, and it's going to be behind a cloud pretty soon. So this is about the only sun I might see today. Anyway, that's what's there. Okay, let's go back over there and see what I can get done today. I put those jugs there so help me keep in line when I back up, to make sure I'm at the same. I'm trying to make sure my tires are going to be at least around the center of that trench, 2 trenches. Okay, well, let's see how it's going to look when I get it backed up. Well, not too bad. I could go a little deeper. The back end's not low enough. There's still a gap there. But it looks like this front tire needs to come down even. I need to dig them both down. Okay. Yeah, I didn't go down deep enough for. I could pull it up and do a little bit more digging. Let's check out the other side. I could have. I'm almost over this, too far this way, but it's the same. It's the same thing though. I'm just a little bit too high still in the back, but it's better. I got that dirt that I had thrown out, so that's good. But I could go down a little farther. This front tire looks a little better. Okay. So do I want to dig some more out, or just leave it the way it is? If I don't dig it out now, I probably never will. I could, and I need to pull the trailer up a little bit out of this hole, trench, and then I can what I should have done, I didn't want to do that much digging, is have this trench go all the way across. So no matter where I hit, I'm in a trench. You know, just like a docking ramp. That's what they have at big warehouses and stuff. They have a ducking ramp where they can back up to something, and sometimes it goes downhill, so the dock is level with the truck. Okay. Anyway, let's pull it up. Like I said, I'm a bad backer. It took me a while to get this in just right. I need more guides. That's what that jug was for, but it seemed like it didn't help. I still just can't keep the thing straight. But anyway, I'm gonna try. Well, I could go a little. Like I said, the trenches can go a little deeper because I'm not all the way down to the ground here. But I guess but with this added soil here, it makes it pretty level. There's not much of a step, but I'd like to go down a little deeper just so there's because I want to have this sloped. I don't want a big mound of dirt there for the cattle to walk over. I want this sloped out. So yeah, I want to go down a little farther, at least a couple inches. Yeah, we'll see how that works. So far so good. Just got to go a little deeper. Okay. See, there's hardly any step now. But I still want to go even lower. Okay, let's start digging again. Now this tire track was right down more or less the center. But if I go over here, this tire track was a little bit off to the outside. So I should dig a little more out along this bank, or at least slope it. But it still work. If I move over a little bit that way, this one will be more in the center. So either way, it's still good. I just need to maybe widen it on this side a little bit. Okay, yeah, let's see what the track is. Looks like I need to dig more out over here and over there at the entrance at the start of the ramp, and go down. I don't think I need to go any deeper. Well, no, I said I was going to go deeper because I want it lowered. Okay, let's do that. Well, I made it a little deeper and a little longer on this end here, on the start of the slope. I think this one is a little bit farther, but they're about the same. They're about the same. Now if I just back it straight, that's always been my problem. I just can't back straight. But live and learn, right? Except I never learned. Okay, let's get it going. Back in and see where we're at. Then I got to work on that back edge. Once the trailer's set in the trenches, then I got to work on the back end. Level that out. Okay, let's get the rest of it done. Well, that's a little better. I can live with that. I'm not going to dig anymore. I'm too tired. I got to do some digging there though, or spreading in the back. So I'll get to that. I did even a worse job of backing on this time, but at least it's in the hole. It's in the trench, so I'm going to let it slide today. At least it's in there. I guess I had plenty of room on the other side. I just can't see very good through the mirror. Or I can't estimate very good. Okay. Let me get to the back and see what I can do back there. To make everything work the way I'm planning. Well, as good as I'm going to get it. Once I add the dirt or level this dirt out, it'll look pretty good. And the this side is the one I got to concentrate on, because that's usually where they go in. Because this side is, when this door starts closing. Well, let me open that up and show you. See, that's what it's going to look like when the cows go in. I'll have that gate tied over there, and this gate here tied over there, and then this one will be loosely tied over here, where I can untie it real quick. Because once the cattle get this far, see, I just have this. I have that loosely hooked, like it is right now. So once the cattle get this far, and those two gates are tied to the trailer, there's nowhere to go. Well, I can see how crooked I am. Oh, my front end is way too close to that side. I should be more this way. Now I'm parked that way, and I should be more this way. So I'll have to remember that. I'll have to remember that. But I probably won't. Anyway, once the cattle are this far, I'll close this gate behind them and see how it goes right past there. But this keeps them from coming back. And then once they get to this far, I'll unhook this gate, this door, and I'll squeeze them in. I'll squeeze them in like that. And once they go in, and then I just let go of the other gate, and then I close it. Right now the dirt's in the way. Yeah, that dirt's in the way. Anyway, that wasn't a very good example of what I do, but I'll try it again later. Yeah, I'm way crooked, so let me go back and yeah, the whole front end. Well, for one thing, I dug my trenches at the wrong angle. Oh, I know why. Because I was using the angle of the gates as they are open right now. But normally the gates would be closed, which means the angle would be, instead of angle like that, the angle would be more like to there. Same on that side. Yeah, the open gates threw me off. Well, I could still make it work. Even if I have to do it this way, it's still good. Cows will still go in. Let me rehook this. I just hooked this roll. I just wrap a wire around it, and it stays. I'll wrap it better when I'm not using it. Okay, now I gotta prepare that to add some dirt there. I got a board I want to put in there. Hopefully it'll stay. Okay, let's get to work and do this. When I open that up, I pushed all the dirt over to here. Oh well, that's still good enough. I'll close the gate so I can see what I'm working on. They're back. Here they come. Look at them. Look at them coming through the weeds. I was going to say coming through the rye, but that's not rye. I think they like those weeds. It chases the flies away. That's what I think. Although I walk through there sometimes. I gotta be careful because them sticker weeds hurt. Oh. After that rain, I guess the grass is growing. I guess it's more tender now when it first comes up. Okay, I can't waste my time watching these girls. Well, it's not a waste of time. That's what I normally do if I'm not working on the fence or a project like this. All I do is watch them eat. Watch them eat. Watch them do their thing. But right now I got other things to do. Okay, boy, Take care of yourself. Take care of your girls too. Okay, I gotta go back to work. And let's look. That's why I raise cattle. I just like to see them grazing. And I used to be able to eat a lot of beef. That's another reason I raise cattle. But as I got older, the acid reflux did me in. I can't eat as much beef anymore. I still get a taste now and then, but it's not like it was. It's okay. I still enjoy watching them. Okay, I gotta get back to work. I just realized I do my thing, which is take care of them, and they do their thing by taking care of themselves. This red heifer sure looks like she wants to take a ride in that trailer. Sooner the better, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be selling her one of these days. And that white cow right there first. Right there. Yeah. Well, I got the trailer all tied down. I got the gates tied to it. On this side, I got it unhooked so I can go back, so I can leave. But I still got some work to do around the fence there, on this pen and on the other pen. I got to move some of that old hay. I got this side, this gate tied to the trailer too. Just like works pretty good that way. Now I got to go all the way around to get to the back side. Well, this is how the cows will see it, and the cattle. And it looks like it just goes straight from the ground, straight into the trailer with no steps. And that was my goal. Then I bought some of these new, I don't know what they call these troughs. I have to look, see what the name of them is. Feeding things anyway. Bowls, yeah, okay. They look like bowls, so I guess they're bowls. Okay, feeding bowls. And then I got one up at the front, and one sort of just inside, because once they get that far, I want to make sure that they go in to eat. Once they get their front end in, then I can squeeze their back end in. Okay. And then, but this here is just to get them into this little pen. So once they're in there eating, and then I can go and close that gate on them to do the rest. And then I don't know if you've noticed, but I use a lot of these orange plastic twine. It's left over from when I used to use square bales. And you know, when you square baler uses plastic twine. Well, in the old days it used like a manila hemp twine, but then they changed over to plastic, and I like this orange one because it's strong. And the baler bales the bales, and then when you feed the bales, you cut the strings off. There's 2 strings on each, wrapped around each bale to hold the hay together. So over the years, I've collected a lot of twine. So I make use of it. I use it instead of using wire. I use the twine, and when it gets old, I just replace it. I got plenty more. The stuff never rots if it stays inside under a shelter. Out here, it starts to deteriorate. It gets old in the weather, and I got the one down there tied. Well, I don't have it. I didn't finish tying it, did I? Anyway, that's to keep the cattle from moving this thing around. So when I get ready to load them, I'll untie the bottom one, and then only thing left holding it will be that top one. Then I can pull that end there, and it'll come loose real quick, and then I can swing it. Okay, that's all that. Okay, then if I back up, I don't like backing up without seeing where I'm going. this here, I got three of the old ones, and I'll spread them out more, but I got to do some cleaning along the edge. I'll put them anywhere from that stump all the way through here. Ouch. And then when they get into here, that means I can sort of get them to go into there too. So it's like a lead into the trailer. Once they get comfortable eating there, they'll be looking for, once they eat this up, they'll be looking for more. And when they see those, they'll say, oh, there's some more over there. So they'll go there to eat. Cause once they taste corn, they want more and more. It's like candy. Kids with candy. Okay, I gotta move some other stuff. Okay, those big ones up there, I just put them there temporarily. I'm gonna put them in here, but I gotta move some of this hay away from the edge. And here too, I gotta move this stuff away from here. It's just too high. Actually, I'm gonna move it down into here to make it look more natural for them. Okay, I found these hickory nuts underneath that tree. That's a hickory tree. It's a young one too. Anyway, it's starting to drop its nuts. I opened one of them. Now the green part is just the outer shell. It's like almost like a coconut, right? It's in segments. That's right. Well, the coconut's not segment. When they cut it, it forms segment. Anyway, it's like the outer husk of a coconut, and then the shell, the inner shell, the inner nut, the nut inside has a hard wooden outer shell, very hard. You have to use a hammer to crack it. We used to eat these when I was a kid. There's not much nut meat inside, but it's tasty. It's a hickory nut, so it tastes good. It's just hard to work. Dad used to call these pig nuts because even though those things are so hard, those inner nuts, those nuts shells are hard. The big sows and boars, they could break them with their back teeth. That's why Dad called them pig nuts, because pigs loved them. But that's when they used to raise pigs on pasture and out in the woods. But pigs and woods don't go good together because they'll eat the bark right off the tree. Anyway, and they kill all the trees. Anyway, I gotta get to work on this stuff. Well, I cracked open that one. There's not much meat in. I took the meat out of half of one. There's not much. I didn't eat it yet, but and this was a small one. It was already, the outer shell, the outer husk was already turning black. Walnuts do the same thing. They have of course they have a softer outer shell that's green, and then once they fall off the tree, then they turn black. And then what Dad used to do with walnuts, we did too when I was a kid. We throw the green walnuts after they fall off the tree, or we pick them when they're ripe, and then even if they turn green or black, it doesn't matter. But you put them out in the driveway. Even if it's a rock driveway, then you drive the tractor over with them. Drive the tractor over for a few times to knock off the green, the outer husk of the walnut and then because the inside nut, just like this nut here, is even harder than this. It's got a thicker wall, and then the walnut. The outer husk, the reason you use a tractor because you don't want to use your hands, because it'll turn your skin black. It'll stain that's probably where they get walnut stain from the outer husk of the walnut. Okay, well, that's enough. This is a hickory nut, or could be called pig nut, and it's got some meat inside. Okay. Well, today's September 6th. 2023, and I finished setting up the cattle trailer. I put a little corn in there, The cattle went back out into the woods. and put little corn there, little corn there. I put that old straw, the old hay, I put it through here so it looks more natural for them. Well, not natural, but what they're used to. Okay, and then I put 3 more piles of corn here, and in this pen I put the big tubs for the big cows, for the big ones. I'm hoping that when I get ready to sort them, probably next week, because it's too late today. I think the auctions are on Wednesday, which is today, but I don't have them trained yet to come in and out of the trailer, so I'll give it another week. I'll sell them next week. So there's 4 of these, and then those. So when they do come up here again, whoever gets here first will have the treat, because they'll get the most. But once one starts eating, they'll all come in. The youngest ones are the last ones to go in, because they're afraid of the bigger ones. But if I can get the bull and the more dominant cows to eat in here, except for the one that I want. But if the ones that I want go in here too, I can still get them in the trailer from this pen. I just have to chase out the ones I don't want. Okay. Or if I'm lucky, they'll just go into that little gate, or that red gate there on that side. Okay. Anyway, this is what it looks like to the cows, to the cattle. They got this here to eat, and I'll give them some more tomorrow. And by tomorrow, they'll be expecting it. What is that? Stick. Big old stick. Stepping on a stick. Anyway, that's what I got going on right now. I got it set up. I'll just feed them a few days. I'll feed them. I have to go to town and get some more corn. I don't have to do it today though. I still got that side fence to put up, and that side fence to put up. So maybe I should do that. I'll do that one today, because that's where they normally go through. There, around that. You go around that gate. Just another view. I backed up so I could get a wider view of my setup here. 4 tubs in there, 4 big tubs. I'm using the big tub because I don't have enough of the little ones. If I had enough little ones, I could probably buy some more. Yeah, I could buy. Let's see, I need 4 here, 4 there, 4 there. So I need 1. I need 5 more, then 5 more of the small ones. That way I don't have to lug them around, because those are mainly for water. But I don't need water out here. Unless I decide to pen one up. Yeah, that I might do. I might do that. Yeah, I should go buy some of them more small ones. I need 4 there, 2 outside and 2 inside. 4 out here. I need 1 more here. I got enough up there. I need 4 small ones in there, so that's 5. So, and I could use these in case once I get the 2 that I want loaded, and I still have the other 3 that I want to sell, I could pen them up either in this pen. Yeah, this pen, because it's got more shade. I can pen them up in this pen. All I gotta do is close that gate. Keep that gate closed. And once I pull the trailer out, I could close those 2 gates. Or I just close that gate. Yeah, I'll just close this gate here with the silver gate on it, the red one. Because that red one goes all the way over to that post. Yeah. Yeah, that way I don't have to sort them twice. I'll just keep them pinned up, because what I plan is to take those 2 in, drop them off, come right back, load up the other ones, and make 2 trips in one day. That'd be if I can get them all sorted and contained, the ones I want to sell. Okay, that's the plan. Let's see if that works. What I plan and what happens aren't always the same. Well, I got this fence up, 2 strands. There's a big gap there. I don't know. Maybe I should look. I don't know. I'll leave it alone. It goes to that post on the back side of the gate, and it's going to be turned on from here. But I need 2 gate hooks, like that one, but that one's broken. Way on that fence, I need to replace that too. So I need 1, 2, 3 over here, and I need 1 on the other side. But I don't have enough corner insulators for on that side, so I gotta go home and see if I can find some. Well, at least the trailer's set and everything's arranged. I even got some corn in the tubs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 big ones, 4 in the or 2 in the trailer, 2 behind the trailer. It's 4 and 4 is 8, 9, 10. I got 11 tubs. I got 14 animals, but the babies usually eat with the mamas. I'm going to go back to the house and look for some corner insulators. I need some corner insulators so I can finish the fence on the other side. And even though I already put the corn out and they didn't show up yet, that's because it's the hottest part of the day probably. And they're going to be resting in the shade of the trees during the day. Then toward the evening, they'll come over here and snoop around. And when they find the corn, then they'll eat it. Yeah, they'll eat it, and then they'll be wanting more. There. On this one, I got a yellow insulator tied there. I'm going to tie the gate hook will be hooked on this side. And this side, from here to that post, when I get the insulators, from this post, tied to that tree with the insulator, and then I'm going to tie it down to that corner post down there in front of that dead tree. That'll be on. I don't need any post along there because I can tie the fence will be higher than the weeds, so I'll keep an eye on that. Cows can still go down on this side. Oh no, not if they're locked out. If they're locked out, but when I'm not using this, I'm gonna unhook this. I'll unhook this because that'll be when I unhook that gate hook. That little gate there will be off, so I can lay the gate hook off to the side. But this here will be on. But then they can still come in, do their thing, eat, go down there. They just can't cross over, and they can go in from this side. So everything's about the same, and the fence is sort of out of the way. But hopefully it'll keep them out when I'm sorting cattle. Okay, or trying to collect them anyway. Okay, I'm going to go to the house now and cool off and look for some insulators. Almost forgot to check the electrical while I'm still close to the trailer. I don't want to get cattle in it and then find out my lights don't work. Anyway, those lights are on. I don't know if you can see them, but they're on. And the side one here, and the little one in the back. I'm going to check the blinkers now. So I got this blinker on. I'm going to check back here. Make sure this blinker is working. Yeah, that one's working. Now I got to check the other side. Okay, this blinker's on. Lights are on. Lights are on this side and on that side. And now I got to check the blinker down here. Yeah, that one's working. All working. There's a wasp flying around here. See? Look at that wasp. I gotta bring some spray back with me. Oh, one more thing to check. I checked the brake light. Part of it I had to hold a stick or a board against the brake pedal. Now I gotta check the other side. I can't. Oh wait. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it's red through the crack. Yeah, I can see it's red through the crack. Okay, so both brake lights are working, so that's good. I'm ready to go. I can do it, load them up next week and go to market. Well, it's still September 6th, 2023. It's in the afternoon now. I had to go home and get some water. Get these. I had to get these gate hooks. I put them on, and now they're. I had to drive to the other end of the pasture to turn off the fence, so I could hook up. I could hook up this wire here to that fence, and that wire to that fence down there. So when these gate hooks are unhooked, they're off. So when I'm not sorting cattle or using this corral to sort cattle or train them to go in, I can unhook them and then take them over, wrap them around that post and go that way and hook them over there somewhere to keep them out of the way. Because when I'm not using this corral, I want the cows to be able to go back here to keep the weeds down. But anyway, there's that gate hook is done, and I replaced that one because it was old and broken. And and the reason I got one like that, because if I ever need to work on this fence, I can from here down to the gate. I need to work on it for some reason, and I don't want to go all the way down to the other end to turn the fence off. All I have to do is unhook it there. Yeah, all I have to do is unhook it, and it'll be okay. And then this fence will be off, this part. Then I'll just hook it back up. Okay. So this is how that's going to look. I think I'm going to tie some orange strings, a few on there on the wires, or at least in this area, maybe all the way down, just so they can see it better. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, the plastic orange ones. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side and then finish that fence over there now. Well, I got this side done. I made a miscalculation when I put that post in. Okay, I'm using that tree as a corner to go down to the corner fence down there. That makes it comes from the electrical, the charger on the other end, and then that fence over there past the trees, it goes around that way. Now it comes up the hill here. I tied it to that one because that fence will be on, so this will be on. From this post to that post, from that tree and all the way down the hill, that'll be on. Now this fence here, originally, I was going to tie it to that post, that T-post. But after I get ready to tie, I had my insulator and everything on it. But then I discovered, wait a minute, when the gate's tied, to the trailer, there's a big gap here, so they can still go through. So I had to change course. I didn't want to pull that post out. I said, oh, I'll just leave that post and I'll just make a longer wire through there, tie it to that post, and that works out pretty good. Because, like I said, when I'm not using a when I don't have a trailer backed in here and that gate tied to it, the gate's tied to that T-post to make it wider so I can back my trailer in. So that's where it's at. So that side's done, and this side's done. Now when this gate's unhooked, that'll be on. That'll always be on. And I'll show you the other side. I might get a post there anyway. But anyway, right here, I'm going to tie some of those strings, some of them orange strings on there, so the cattle can see it through here too. Not down there, but right through here and through there. We'll do the same thing over on that side. But over here, I tied it to an existing I didn't have enough insulators. I didn't bring enough, or I couldn't find another one. I forgot. Anyway, from this insulator to that insulator, it's pretty close to the ground, but I don't think the cows come down in here too much anyway. And if they do, well, at least there's a fence. And anyway, I might find another post someplace and another T-post and put it in there just to have it raised up a little bit. Anyway, that's where that stands. But I can go down and turn this on now, and it'll be. I'm going to find out if it'll block them from going back there. Because that's what I said. I don't want them back in here around the back side of the corral when I'm trying to get them to come in here. Yeah, if they come, some might come in here, then some other ones might go around to the back, and then I got to chase them all the way around again. So that's been my problem with that. So now I fixed that. At least I hope I did. Okay. Okay, I'm done. This project's done until I gather the cattle in and start to sort them. But right now I'm just going to get them used to it, used to coming in and going out, eating corn inside the trailer. I got corn inside. Just come in here. I'm going to feed them corn probably every day or every other day, just so they get used to coming in and be relaxed inside. So because I need them all to go in. At least the 5 that I need. I need those to go in. So, what is that? Something's whistling at me. Some kind of bird, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to turn the fence back on, and oh no, I got to tie some orange strings on here first. Okay. Well, I tied some of those orange strings on. 3 on this section and 2 over there. There's only 1 wire here. I think that's enough to keep the big cows out. If the little ones go underneath there, I don't worry, because there's only 1 small one that I need to get, and it should stay with its mama. Yeah, I'm going to have to get another T-post to raise that wire up there, just so the weeds don't touch it. And I don't want the cows walking over it either. Okay, but I can get that anytime. No hurry on that. This is the area where they're going to be trying to go around. I don't think they even go on that hill much anymore. Okay, I'm going to the other side now. Well, I get 3 on the top wire, 3 on the bottom wire. That should help them to see it. Plus, it's shiny. That helps too. It's blue wire. This is what the cattle will see when they try to go around that gate. See, they're so used to going through here. I need to train them not to go through here. Unless, like I said, if I'm not using the corral, I'll take those 2 gate hooks and swing them around the back of the gate and hook them over there on something. Maybe I'll probably put a rebar post in there, so I've done that before on other gates like this. I put a rebar, because those hooks will wrap around a rebar, or at least one of the smaller. It won't be a rebar. It'll be a smaller. I think they're orange posts. I got some of those left over somewhere. I'll have to find one. Okay, I got one more thing to show you. The way these gate hooks work. This thing here, this little metal rod. Well, it's a bar. It's a bar. It's hooked to a spring inside here, and that's hooked to this other end of the spring. And when I can pull it to unhook it. See how that? See? It's spring loaded. Oh, that's the way I keep it tight. And unhook it. Okay. Okay, so that's all. This job's done. Until I get ready to gather all the cattle inside, pen them up and sort them, and sell the ones I need to sell. So that's another project done. When I don't know if I'll be able to make any videos while I'm sorting them, because I just can't. I don't think I can do that, because I need to concentrate on. I'll probably video when they're penned up, but not when I'm sorting them. I'm not that versatile. Okay, but anyway, I'll have some kind of videos when I do that, either before or after I get them in the trailer, things like that. Okay, I'm gonna go home now. I've done enough. I think tomorrow I'm going to go to town and go to the feed store and get some ground corn. Okay, because I'll be needing it to feed these guys during the next week. Because next Wednesday I'm going to sort them and ship them, or haul them off, the ones I need to sell. Well, I guess it ain't quite the end, because I always have to have a few cattle videos toward the end. As I'm leaving, I turn the fence on. I guess I'm going to go down or go over there and check it, make sure it's on, make sure it's working. Oh, there's the bully. I guess I'll go around him. Hey, bully! Oh, look at that thistle. I should have cut that a long time ago. Hey, bully. Hey, bully, look at you. Look at you, bully. I almost forgot. I gotta go down the other end of the pasture and turn the fence back on. That controls all this fence up on top here. Good thing I remembered. Well, I can drive down there, so there's no problem. I'll drive down and then I'll come down here and check that, make sure everything's working. Okay. Okay, well, this is about it. I'm going home after this. This is another end of my set up my cattle trailer, or a livestock trailer, at my corral. Okay, that's all. The end. Bye. Yeah, bully. I'm leaving now, bully. You take care of the herd. That's your job. I'll take care of you and the fencing and the corral, and you take care of everything else. Okay, bye. I called the bully, and he's a-coming. And here's how I call him. Yeah, bully, bully, bully. Look, look, look. Yeah. Come on, bully, come and get it. Come and get it. There you go. Come on, bring the rest of them. There you go. Come on, got some corn for you. Bullet, bullet. Look, look, look. Yeah, there's the dominant ones. Let's see where they go. That's why I called him over here. Bullet. He knows what I'm calling him for. Yeah, I've done this before. Look at that trail of them. Come on, guys. Bullet, bullet. Come on. Let's go over. Come on, get some corn. I'll go over to the corn and show you. The bully found it. I think the cow. She's not sure if she wants to go in there with him or not. Come on, cow. Well, I'll get out of the way. I want them two to go around anyway. I want them to go around to the back. There you go. Yeah, they may be afraid, but they got corn over there. Go in there. That's it. You've been in there before. Keep going. You two, Red. There you go. Who's dominant here? You are. Come on, you can't. Go around the corner. There you go. Oh, yeah, she saw it now. I think she saw it. So she saw the corn. Yeah, she saw it. Now she'll follow. Well, I guess she smells. I think she sees it in the big tubs. Come on, girl. Can't you see? Can't you see the corn in the other tubs? And you too, girl. Go in. Oh, she's gonna go around. Oh, now she found it. Now she found it. That's okay. Even if she goes in there, I can still get her. I can still get her to go in the trailer from this pen too. If you're a smart cow, you won't go there. You go on the other side of the bull. See, he's not gonna share that with you. You'll have to go. You'll have to go to the next tub. What are you waiting for? Come on. There you go. Oh. I don't think the bull wants to share any of them tubs with her. Come to the other one on the side here. Come on. I'm waiting. She's so shy. She's not dominant, I don't think. Come on, go to one of them. There you go. I think she figured it out. What is she doing? Sometimes cows aren't very smart. Anyway, I'll wait until they're eating. Come on. Come on. Come and get it. I got corn in here. Come on. Come on. Come and get it. Got corn waiting for you. Bullet. Come on, Bullet. Bullet. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on, Kyle. Come on. If I had a bucket. If I had a bucket, they'd come. Where are you going? Hey, come back here. There's some corn for you. Those are the two I want to sell. And that one too. Hey, you're going the wrong way. Come on. Oh, you probably want the shade. Come on, Bully. Yeah, I'm gonna get them to come in first. Oh, here they come. I used the blue bucket to make some noise. Now the bigger cows. There's the bigger cows up there. So at least now they're finding the corn. And once they eat all that up, then they'll work their way up. They'll get curious and go in there. They're kind of afraid to go in there because it's a tight squeeze. You know, it's a narrow area. But eventually they'll get used to it. See, that's the one I'm worried about. That girl there, that mama there over around the corner, and her baby right here. Yeah, but if they can go in there, I can get them out of there and put them into the trailer. I'll just have to get the bull out first. Yeah. So like I said, if those cow and if they get separated, that's what happens when they get together like that. They always fight. So I'm not sure who's dominant, who's submissive, but you could tell the ones that get pushed around. Okay. At least they're all here. Well, they're eating in there. Those are oblivious that there's corn here to eat. I'll get the bucket and see what happens. Oh, here comes some stragglers. Oh, I forgot about those two. Oh yeah, they were in the pond down there. They were in the pond on the other end. I remember seeing them when I went to turn the fence on. They were soaking in the water. Yeah, I got up behind. Yeah, here they come. See, eventually they're going to figure out that there's corn back there. They just just have to get curious enough to go for it. Oh, I think that red one's gonna, I think she's gonna come around and go into the other pen since the other cows are still eating there. I'll do this again tomorrow. I'll do this again tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm also going to go to town and get some more corn because I only got one sack left. Yeah, when the other cows were eating, grazing down there down the hill, and I got that bucket out of the truck, shook it, makes some noise with the handle. Boy, that cow there, the cow right there in the corner, on the left there, the big one. Boy, she came running. She knew what that bucket meant. See they're coming in, but with these big animals in here, they're not going to get. The smaller ones aren't going to get nothing to eat. The big ones won't let them. But that's what they have to learn to. They have to learn their pecking order, just like chickens. Cattle have pecking orders too. I guess people have pecking orders. Anyway, this is what I wanted to do with feeding them corn. With the trailer there, I said there's still corn in the trailer, and once the bull gets done eating those, what he can find out, he'll just push everybody out of his way, and then if he's curious enough, he'll come around and he'll start looking around in here, look for some more corn, and he'll go in the trailer. He's used to going in the trailer. None of these other cattle have ever been in a trailer. I never had to put them in a trailer for anything. Only the bull, because I got to move them to the other, my other place with where the other cattle are. Okay, well, I did my job for today. See, they must have cleaned out them other two big tubs. Now they're working over here. But see that one in the middle? Those two cows on the left, left of the bull. It's left. I'm going to sell those. Because like I said, whatever I get in that pen, I'll just have to chase the other ones out, and then whatever's left, I can put in that. I can put in trailers from this other pen. Either pen, I can put the cattle in. Okay. Well, that's really that was my goal yesterday and today, to get that trailer set, give them some corn, get everything ready for them to get used to coming in here, eating. But what I want to do is I want to make sure on the day that I'm going to actually sort them and get them in the trailer, I need to make sure the ones that I need, the 5 that I'm going to sell, that those are the ones who are either in this side or that side, so I can lock them in. Once I lock them in, I can get the other ones out. It's the ones that I need. I need to make sure they're penned up, so I can get them in the trailer. Okay, well, that's the end of. This is really the end now. Yeah. If the other ones, the ones I'm not selling, if they don't go in, I don't mind. It's the ones that I need to go in, like you. Okay, you need that big white one here. She needs to go in, and so is that red one. Whoever goes in the trailer first gets sold first. Anyway, I'm going now. I'm going home now. I've done enough for today. Yeah. Cattle haven't figured out that there's still corn down two outside the back of the trailer, and there's even 2 inside. So it'll take them a little while to find those. The bully will find it eventually. I parked my truck over there in the shade. See, now that mama cow, she's gonna go around and see what she can find over here. That's where she was headed when she first got here, but I guess she wanted to see what's in here first. Okay, she chased them out. But it all depends on who. Oh, no, look at this one. She's coming in. Oh, she's not sure. See, they're kind of afraid to go in there. They sense a trap. They sense a trap. Okay, but the corn will overpower their fear. Let's see if she's going to go in there. There's probably nothing left in there. Oh, I'm going to stick around and see if that bull finds the corn in the trailer. What are you doing? Where are you coming from? Huh? Huh? Oh, that's your baby's calling you. Oh, so that red? Oh, that red was snuck in when I wasn't looking. Well, I'm gonna wait and see. I'll use that blue bucket to get her to find these. Not too many can come in here at one time. If the bull was in there, nobody would go in with him because he'll chase. And she may not let anybody come in next to her either, unless somebody's more dominant to her, and then they'll push her out of the way. We'll see. Anyway, this is my goal, is to have them come in here as a trail. I can leave a breadcrumb trail, and they come in. They overcome their fear of coming in here. The corn overcomes their fear. The desire to eat the corn overcomes their fear of in here. And then I got one there too. Eventually the bull comes around the corner. He'll come in here and push everybody out of his way. Anyway, that's a start. Like I said, I got a week to get them trained. Okay. Now I'm ready going home. She had that corn to eat there by the trailer. Then she saw me carry the blue bucket over here. And now she followed me here. She thought I had more corn for her, but go back to, no, you didn't finish the corn over there yet. Hey. It's always something. You know, I'm not sure. I think some of these younger calves, or even some of the older calves, unless their mama lets them eat with them, some of these calves probably never tasted corn because no big animal will let them get close enough to the corn. They don't like to share. Look at that bully. Look at that bully. Bully calf. How you doing there? How you doing? Now I really need to go home. I'll come back tomorrow with some corn. Feed them again. And then I'll go to, once I use that bag up, I'll go buy some more. Okay. It's been a good day. Oh, look at that bull. He kind of fought with that red one. Okay. Okay. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hey, little bully. Little bully. I noticed the bull and the red one came over to this side, but I guess they were thinking there's some corn over here. But I just came back to see what they were up to on this side. Well, but they didn't cross the fence, so I guess they respect it. So we'll see tomorrow what happens. See if they get in any trouble by tomorrow. I don't think they'll cross that. I think they're just looking for more corn. So I think the bully, he'll just keep walking around until he can find some more corn someplace. Good cow. Licking her little baby. Licking her baby calf. Nice to see. Loving cattle, huh? Well, I think I've done enough. recording cattle today. Yeah, time to go. Okay, well, like I said, I keep saying it's the end, but I've always got to have one more recording of the cattle. Okay. I think he got shocked. I think he was reaching underneath the gate over there, back behind the trailer to get some of that corn underneath on the other side of that gate at the end of the trailer, and I saw him back up real quick on that in there. I think he got shocked, but maybe not. Anyway, he's checking everything out. He wants some more corn. He just don't know where it is. I want to go. That red one went around the corner. I want to see where she went. I think the bull could see the tubs of corn behind the trailer. He's just trying to figure out how to get to it. There he goes. I think he knows where to go now. Like I said, he's been in that trailer before, so he just had to figure out where the corn is. So he's checking out. They like to move them tubs around. Tomorrow before I feed them, before I feed any corn, I'm going to close that gate and that other silver gate. I'm going to close them because I want to be able to feed the corn in peace. I don't want the cattle chasing me around while I'm trying to measure out the amounts that I want to put in those tubs. So I'll close the gates, and then once all the corn is spread out, then I'll open the gates up for them. That's if they're even up here. If they're not even up here, then I won't have to do that. But if they're here waiting for me, okay, now there he goes. I think he sees the corn down there. Like I said, it all depends if he's afraid to go in there. But he's been in the trailer twice already. Once in last December when I moved him to my pasture near my house, and then again in June when I brought him back here. Oh, he found the corn. Yeah, he found that corn. And he'll probably eat all the rest of it too. I hope he don't get a bellyache from too much corn. So there's four little tubs there. 2 on the back of the trailer and 2 inside. So I'm sure he'll get all of that. Okay, I'm going home now for sure. Okay. The end. The end. The end of a productive day. I'm on the front of the trailer. I'm looking in that little hole in front of the trailer on top. Yeah. He didn't even eat all the corn in the other tub. I guess he wants to see what else is there. Okay. Yeah. You getting full? Yeah, I think you already ate pretty much. You probably ate most of it in those 4 big tubs. But you still got a taste for it, don't you? Hey, he'll be back if you don't eat it all. Yeah, he's doing good. Yeah, he's more experienced with this trailer than the others. The others, they've seen it. They've seen it, and when I hauled him off down to my place, other place, and my house, and when I bring them back, I just dump them off. I dump them off by the main gate. I don't come all the way back up here to haul them off. Only here to load them. So that red one, I think she wants to come in too, but there's no way she's gonna get past the bull. I think he's getting full. Maybe I got it too close to the gate. His horns are getting away. Anyway, it's good to see that he's not afraid of the trailer. Although I don't want to haul him again. I'll be doing that in December. But it's easy to get him in because all I have to do is put corn in the front of the trailer and nowhere else, and he'll find it. Okay. I think I really need to go home. I think I'm having too much fun watching them eat corn. Okay. let's give it a rest. Because this day of work is done, and now I can relax a little bit at home, knowing that everything's set up. Okay, all right, the end. Bye bye. Yeah, the bull had pushed that tub underneath the fence. I'm gonna put a log there tomorrow. I don't want to do it today. I'm gonna take them logs, although those logs are in the way when I open the gate, but it's okay. I'm gonna put that log there. Or I got a board. Yeah. Oh, I got a board. I got an old board. It's all rotten, but I think it's strong enough to do that job. There's a old 2x6 there, all warped up. But if I could put it underneath the gate, it won't push them tubs underneath. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, well, I keep saying it's the end. This is the end. All right, bye. Well, on my way out of the pasture today, I just noticed, oh, there's even a fish. I noticed this water is not black anymore, or dark green, or whatever it was. It was so dark before. I guess that rain I got yesterday? What day was it? Yeah, it must have been yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday I got the rain. Yeah, yesterday morning it rained. So that rain must either flushed this out, gave us some new water. And this, I can see fish. I can see fish swimming around. Little baby fish. Not very big, about the size of my, I don't know, maybe an inch long. But anyway, it's nice to see it cleaned up. It don't smell either. Before it was smelling like a sewer before. Now it smells okay. Or I don't smell nothing, put it that way. I don't smell anything. So boy, when that was really dark, that was stinky. Anyway, I'm glad that rain flushed this out, or at least recharged it with cleaner water, with fresh water. Okay, well, I'm really headed home now. Bye-bye.